This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one, and today we are breaking down a clip of Joe Budden and his crew talking about Karl Malone. So let's check this clip out.
I got a text that made me rethink my Karl Malone stance.
Which was?
What's that?
What was the text?
What's your Karl Malone stance?
We don't need to say that.
He's a nasty old man.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought it was, okay. I thought you were talking about something with basketball.
I had a text that said something to the effects of the young lady was not only lying about her age, but using like a family member's ID to say that she was older, and she already had children at the time.
Oh, wow.
At 13?
She was 14, I want to say.
She was 15.
Yeah, something like that.
See, now let's
get the right age.
Yeah, please.
However old she was,
She had children.
That does change things.
she had children
Definitely changes
at the
things.
time.
Changes things.
That does make me at least reconsider my stance on Karl Malone.
I would want to get the full story for that.
You'll never get the full story.
She was 13. Yeah, she was 13.
Because he ain't really speak on it
You'll
either.
never get the full story.
And we don't even know if that's her real age.
Well, we don't know nothing real now. All we know is he had a kid with somebody that's under, and he's been in the kid's life, and the kid went on to be a professional
Football player.
whatever he is. And
Well, there was a time where he didn't connect with that kid. I mean, he went a long time. He's in the kid's life now, but I think growing up that he wasn't. That was the issue. That was part of the fight. It was like, not only did you impregnate this 13-year-old, but then you didn't. You kind of ignored the kids. And then you're right. They did when he.
How grown could a 13-year-old look?
He was 20. She was 13.
Mm-hmm.
It's some.
I mean,
It's some.
All right.
And this was in 1983, before there was a lot of information. I could see how that could happen. This is before Instagram and like he's from some podunk town in Louisiana or something, ain't he? Like,
yeah, Louisiana.
I can see how that could happen. And now, if that is the case, then I'm not going to on it.
for me, not taking care of the kids was always, or not being involved in the kids and kind of. I don't think he was in that kid's life until he was in the NFL.
But
That's not always the man's control, bro.
I'm based on, and I don't remember the story word for word now. At the time, I remember hearing the story and not feeling good about it. And I think at the time he kind of owned the I wasn't present part. But I don't remember the story now well.
But if he's gone out of, like, because at this point he would be going out of his way not to, if this is in fact the truth, he has gone out of his way for 30, 40 years, well, probably longer than that now, to not tell this story. He might not be saying certain about why he wasn't in the kid's life. He might just be owning it on some man shit, being like, I regret not being in my kid's life. Whereas he might not have known it was his kid.
And that's what Parks is saying is what I considered that I wasn't even open to considering before. And who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
If all this is true, then
Yeah, exactly. I just thought it was interesting.
I'm just going based off of my Karl Malone history, from what I've seen about him and how he talks and what other people have said about him. Karl Malone gonna come off like the most stand-up. Sorry.
Well, the Kobe story is nasty.
Sorry. I'm gonna
That
go
Kobe
based off of
story
that.
is nasty.
And I'm back on my how old does a 13-year-old possibly look? Y'all saying it's possible, cool. I'm not rolling. I'm sorry.
And back then,
I'm just saying, 1983, I think there was a lot less information. I don't know.
1983, 13 looked like 13.
13, it wasn't a lot less
I'm
processed
sorry.
food, too.
I'm sorry.
Steroids.
I hear all the stuff that y'all talking about.
I think that,
But
I could be wrong. I don't want to sound like I'm giving this man all the credit, but there's a million reasons why this could be true. Because also, isn't the age of consent in Louisiana something mad low? Like the
He
world
could
is
have thought she was 16.
right, which would have been the age of consent, or it might be younger than that in Louisiana. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it 16? And what was it?
I'm with
1983?
that I don't know how old 13 could have looked to him. Apparently, Demetrius Bell, who's that child,
The son.
he didn't meet him until he was 17. That for me is tough. On top of everything else, and then he has those other twins, who he didn't pay any child support for.
He also could be a piece of.
Joe Budden breaks down a Karl Malone clip, and it's not even about canceling anyone. It is about how stories like this are framed when powerful names are involved.
I've only met him once. I interviewed him once.
It was 17 in 83, sir. Excuse me. 17.
The people, the accounts I hear seem consistent with the he's not the greatest guy thing, but I don't know him, so I can't speak to him personally. I can only speak to what other NBA players have told me.
Yeah, I don't know him, nor would I ever say any of this stuff to his face.
Dude had big shoulders.
I can tell you.
That was huge.
If it's one thing you ain't got to worry about. Amon, you tell him when you see him.
I'll sue that nigga right after he do something too.
Look, you sound like you waiting to catch a suit.
Would you sue?
If he was sued, what the fuck are we talking about?
I'm talking about.
He was sued too.
No, don't do that.
Man,
don't do that.
don't
do that, because we're not talking about that. We talking about you saying you would put yourself in the situation for him to sock you before you to sue.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm expressing my opinion because we have a conversation,
to sock you,
and he happens to want to now go ahead and go into,
you don't challenge him to the fair.
I'm not about to walk up and say you did some and look to get snuffed.
But what if that changed the rest of your podcasting career? Because podcasters look at you like
we gonna be all right. We ain't gonna need no podcast after that. We the podcast.
Cancel AOE.
I'm gonna be lawsuit OE, whatever the fuck you call it. Yes, man. We out. I'm not playing that.
Do you sue if a rich person is punch you in the face?
No.
Under no circumstance.
I'm a chalk.
Yo.
You're a psychopath.
Is it a world to do both?
No.
If
somebody with a lot of money punch me in the face, I'm not trying to kill. I'm gonna end up in jail
and miss out on your kids and all.
Miss out on that money they got.
What you gonna do? Hold your face and walk away?
No, I'm gonna hold my face while I call my lawyer.
I'm gonna call Celino and Barnes.
I'm gonna call my brother.
We out.
I didn't even go to the hospital first. Call Leonard K. Hill and Associates.
Y'all talk about?
Yeah, you said, Yeah. If you punch me right, I might sue.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm definitely.
I'm in Portugal.
We in Portugal.
I'm gonna say. How big is the house in Portugal, by the way?
It's not built yet.
How big is it going to be? You said you're building a house. I mean, like, what's your vision?
1900, I think.
Okay.
How much land you purchased? Or you purchased the land, or you
gotta ask this girl.
Yeah.
Oh. I ain't say nothing.
I didn't say that. They laughing. Yo, anything ain't a joke.
Because you said it, and then you look at him and laugh.
Girl is from Portugal, Dodo.
Right. That's
who the f*** you think got all the info?
Did she pick the neighborhood and everything?
Oh yeah. Plus they use the metric system over there, so it's probably.
Oh yeah. How many meters is it?
How many square kilometers?
How many kilometers is it? Not really. 1,900 square feet is a nice size, though. Mm-hmm. How'd you decide on the neighborhood if she didn't pick it?
It's lit.
Joe Budden recently sparked debate after discussing Karl Malone on his podcast, where the conversation focused on how Malone's legacy is often framed despite troubling details from his past. Budden and his co-hosts appeared to approach the topic from a detached perspective, emphasizing cultural context and public perception rather than clearly confronting the seriousness of the situation involving a young woman. This approach frustrated many listeners who felt the discussion lacked accountability and emotional weight. Online reactions quickly followed, with fans questioning why someone with such influence would treat a sensitive subject so casually. Critics argued that Malone's success in basketball should not soften conversations about his personal history, while others felt Budden missed an opportunity to set a stronger moral tone. The moment became less about Malone alone and more about how media figures choose to handle uncomfortable truths. Supporters of the criticism believe that podcasts with large audiences carry responsibility, especially when revisiting stories that still affect real people.